Jake Odorizzi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way. First to 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Batting second, the shortstop, Estrada.
Next for New York, Thairo Estrada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Fouled off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on this show. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Dahl.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Ehire Adrianza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter. Right. There, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average is at 308 entering play. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Adrianza leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 2 gone.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Hey, Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 18 homers and 44 RBIs. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. Montgomery, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez moving to his left, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 16 homers and 49 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Stanton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Center fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is fouled at the plate. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in to second for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garver goes to get it. Throw to first is in time, one down. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. It's a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
So now to the plate, Thairo Estrada. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Digging in, Williams Astudillo, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Inside, ball 1.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. And the count will be full. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Riding in once again, Ehre Adrianza, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he misses there, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box, Luis Arias.
No, that's down.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Stanton on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1-0 the count. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The right fielder,
here's
99.
big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The designated hitter.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Torres will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. On it goes right through him into left field. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
First and second here with nobody out. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Homer Bailey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Homer Bailey.
Luke Voigt will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ready with the 1-0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run scores. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. It's a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One-0 count. Here it is. In there, and it's even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brett Gardner is on deck. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-1. Strike two swinging.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he'll take strike 3 called. And he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Andujar. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Thairo Estrada. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 7-1. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. So far this season, Garver is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And there's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Garver is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Back goes Stanton. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
To give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Eddie Rosario.
Center fielder, Eddie.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez will be next. Inside, he misses ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin.
Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was the 63rd pitch and 3 in the 3rd innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopper to short, scooped up the second for 1 on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. But the Twins at least do get 1 back on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Twins 2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99. Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a chopper to the left side. Gonzalez is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A pause and the 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Williams Astudillo is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fouled off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
the left fielder, David.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a living.
As a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Off the plate, one ball, one strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The first baseman, A-Ray.
At the plate now, A-Ray Adrianza, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0 home. Center, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Luis Cessa is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag gets 1 on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to Gonzalez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyro Estrada. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Rosario is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-2. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. I got 2-1 to count.
Ball even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
This is pulled into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Andujar has got it, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump.
Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Great reaction to pull that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. The 1-1. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1. 0-1. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
So now to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
1 ball, 2
And smart
strikes.
to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home.
Ball. Down.
And it's fouled away. Line hard to center field. Rosario is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One and two to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-2. Ben Heller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Heller is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside. 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch.
Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that's a home run into the top tank.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago.
Now back, the center fielder.
Chad Green is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch. Fastball for ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
3 runs already home here. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Now here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. The bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. He swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Marwin Gonzalez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball. Two balls, 1 strike.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me.
I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Williams Astudillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the Twins do strike for 3. All inning coming up. It's now 7-5. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to make it safely. And a great start to the 9th as it's a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Miguel Andujar.
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, David Dahl.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 2-1 to David Dahl.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fouled off.
Absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, and there's 1 away.
first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. In now, Luis Arias. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. New York, with their 50th team win, tops in the division.
Our final line.